Friday's episode of The Young and the Restless closes the week on an intense and unsettling note as Mariah Copeland's emotional state continues to deteriorate. Mariah has been carrying enormous guilt, fear, and unresolved trauma, and it's clear she's no longer thinking clearly. She feels isolated, misunderstood, and terrified that she's already failed as a mother and partner. Instead of finding grounding support, she ends up in Ian Ward's orbit, which only makes things worse. Ian recognizes Mariah's vulnerability immediately and exploits it, positioning himself as the only person who truly understands her fears. He subtly feeds her paranoia, insisting that Dominic is not safe and that no one else can protect him properly. Ian frames kidnapping Dominic not as a crime, but as an act of love and desperation, slowly warping Mariah's sense of right and wrong. Even though Mariah hesitates, the idea takes root, and that alone signals how dangerous this situation has become. Dominic's presence in the storyline raises the stakes dramatically. He isn't just a child. He represents the fragile peace between multiple powerful families in Genoa City. If Mariah were to act on Ian's manipulation, the consequences would be explosive, affecting the Newmans, the Abbotts, and the Winters clan all at once. The show makes it painfully clear that Mariah doesn't want to hurt anyone, but her emotional instability and Ian's influence could push her into doing something irreversible. The tension lies in watching Mariah struggle between her love for her family and the distorted belief that she must act alone to save Dominic. Meanwhile, Audra Charles faces a professional setback that reinforces how isolated she truly is. Audra approaches Amy with confidence, believing she can sell her skills and value, but Amy quickly shuts her down. The rejection isn't just about business. It's a reminder that Audra's reputation still follows her, and not everyone is willing to take a chance on her. This moment forces Audra to confront the reality that she'll have to fight harder and possibly take risks if she wants to secure power and relevance. Audra doesn't give up, though. Instead, this failure quietly motivates her to look for a bigger opening elsewhere. Sally Spectra's storyline delivers a more emotional but equally decisive turn. Sally has been patient with Billy Abbott for far too long, constantly supporting his ambitions while pushing her own needs aside. Billy's choice to prioritize Chancellor over their relationship is the final confirmation of what Sally has suspected all along, that she will always come second to his career and his chaos. Rather than exploding or begging Billy to change, Sally chooses clarity. She emotionally detaches, deciding she's done fighting for someone who won't fully choose her. This moment marks real growth for Sally, as she shifts her focus from romantic disappointment to reclaiming control over her future. Instead of confronting Billy directly, Sally channels her energy into strategy. She considers reaching out to Jill Abbott, believing that Audra could be a strong professional match. Sally knows Jill won't be easily persuaded, but she's prepared to argue her case, showing that Sally isn't retreating. She's repositioning herself. Billy, on the other hand, is left facing the fallout of his choices. While he may feel victorious in business, he's quietly losing something far more personal, and the weight of that loss is beginning to sink in. As the episode winds down, Mariah's internal conflict becomes the most heartbreaking element of all. Despite the dangerous thoughts circling her mind, she still longs to return to Tessa Porter and rebuild their family with their daughter. She wants stability, forgiveness, and peace, yet every step she takes seems to pull her further away from that goal. The tragedy of Mariah's storyline lies in the fact that she's trying to protect the people she loves, even as her actions threaten to destroy everything. By the end of Friday's episode, the show leaves viewers with a heavy sense